All right, Raquel, so definitely female boxing. There's a lot of new faces, a lot of new names coming up the rank. You're one of them. What's your record?
I'm 2-0, 3-0 coming this Saturday. I'm excited.
And you fought on the Rock Nation card, the Andre Ward card.
Sir. So
how was that experience?
It was awesome. It was an amazing experience just to be able to fight in front of my hometown crowd, have so much love and support, and just have Jay-Z actually okay the bout to be on the card and be the first females to be able to do it. So very thankful. Very, very exciting, very thankful.
Now, aside from your career, there's some other females coming up. Golden Boy, I seen they signed a female. I seen the little Twitter fingers with you and Maricela, Corenejo. You know Clarissa Shields. So let's do a quick breakdown. Clarissa Shields, how do you know her? What's your background?
We went to the 2012 games. I was the sparring partner for Clarissa at the 2012 games, and of course we fought in the amateurs. We have our rivalry.
Oh, so you fought her?
Yeah, so we fought several times in the amateurs. And I'm excited to fight her in the pros. It's definitely a fight that's in the making. It's definitely happening. A whole bunch of hoopla going on about it, but the truth of it is, the fight is definitely in the making, and I'm excited about it.
So you would take that?
Yeah. When the time is right and the money is right, definitely so. It's a fight that's bound to happen, and I'm looking forward to displaying my skills.
Now, speaking of this, because I'm not gonna say any names, but I know some trainers in the industry, and they manage fighters and stuff. They say sometimes females don't get the fair shake when it comes to the business side. We all know boxing is business. Canelo Alvarez, he's fighting Chavez Jr. Not necessarily a meaningful fight, but it's a fight that makes financial sense on Cinco de Mayo. So as far as the female experience, what do you think? Do you think females get a fair shake at the negotiating table, like in terms of the pays? Because I was looking at one of the cards, and the female, they showed everyone's salary, and in the female, they were getting like $2,000, $1,000, and then the headliners and co-main events were all getting a couple $100,000.
I definitely feel like the women don't get a fair shake. I understand that everyone is not for female boxing, but to deny our skills and our talent is unheard of, in my opinion. And I feel like if the big promoters got behind us, if the fans really got behind us, and women supported women, and men got behind us, besides just being a pretty face, but seeing that we actually grind in the gym, we actually have
putting
skills,
in the same work,
putting in the same amount of work, we deserve this opportunity. So I'm here fighting for us to be able to get the recognition, to be able to get those TV dates and get the purses that we deserve. And that was a big thing when I was, me and the Corenejo, we were having a, spat on tape, and she was saying that she was going to take a fight with Clarissa for $1,000, and it's like, that's ridiculous. If we're the top girls in the sport, me, for example, I'm just now starting out, but I do have an extensive amateur career, and I'm building myself up, and I feel like if the fans got behind us and said that they want to see these fights, let's build it up and let's make it happen, and let's show the world what we're made of. But I'm not going to fight for pennies. I work too goddamn hard to fight for pennies. It doesn't make sense. And I believe in my brand, I believe in myself. And so to say that I would fight for pennies means that I don't value myself, and I value myself.
And can you explain it? Because there's a lot of, especially the social media age, you got fans jumping in the mix, like, oh, this fighter's ducking, this fighter's scared. Tell it, as I guess from the mind of a fighter, what fighting for pennies is, and like you're down to fight anybody. It just has to make business sense. So explain that.
You get a lot of people, and they get all in their feelings, and this person is ducking this fighter, and so on. But the reality of it is, this is our job. And before I get in the ring and scrap, I fight for a living. So to be scared of something, I would have picked a different sport to do. But I'm going to make sure that it makes financial sense for me. So fighting for pennies means that, okay, yeah, I'm going to take a 4-round fight with a Clarissa Shields, and they're going to give me $5,000. Okay, now after I pay my coach, and after I pay my corner, and after I pay my travel, and then I pay my rent, and maybe my car, I'm done. What else are you going to do with $5,000? How far is that going to take you? So it's about really negotiating right for yourself and making sure that when you take the proper fights that you're getting the money you deserve, because it's not like we're just playing boxing here. This is our life, this is our sport, and this is our livelihood. So we have to make sure that it makes sense, and getting the support that we need, getting our names out there, and getting the fans excited about the fights is what we need to do, to whereas we can make a living and get in there and do our thing.
Now, I definitely appreciate that, and I think it'll be big. The more people that step up, me, Boxingego, always try to give the shine to everybody up and coming, not just females, but male, females, young, old, whoever's out there grinding, doing what they're supposed to be. I talked to Dre at his last media day, and he said the same thing you just said. He says, I've tried to get females on cards. Sometimes it's just like a masculine type of energy where they're like, no, we don't want. So hopefully we get to overcome that.
We definitely were hoping to get there, and just realizing that, yes, some of the women are, beautiful and all that good stuff. But when you really see us in there, we're really in there working. We're really in there doing our thing, and I'm excited. You know, it's been a lot of, you know, drama, but at the end of the day, I'm a boxer, I'm a fighter. I don't talk is cheap. When that money is right, let's get it. Let's do what we need to do.
Now, speaking of do what it need to do, the situation, I seen it, people had tapes and stuff from social media. You and Maricela Corenejo, what happened? What happened? You were in Vegas?
It was weird. It was like how it all started. She had a fight, and I didn't think really much of the fight. And I'm a fighter, and I'm allowed to have my opinion. And her coach and her team got all in their feelings about it and got mad at me because I had an opinion about the fight, and I didn't think that the fight was really all of that. And so her coach basically made a statement saying that I had ducked her for a fight for the Rock Nation card, but the reality of it was no one ever really got at my team. And I don't have no reason to make up a lie, like for what? You know what I mean? That's stupid. So basically, her coach said, well, she was ducking us for a fight, and I got at her when I seen her in Vegas, like, hey, I'm Raquel Miller. You said I was ducking you. I ain't never ducked anything. You never got at me or my manager. And then the lady Nancy kind of got all riled up and said I was lying. But at the end of the day, I was like, I don't have nothing to lie about. That's stupid. And so they said, oh, well, Corenejo has a big name, and you don't have a big name. You're trying to shine up her. But at the end of the day, my amateur career is way more extensive than her pro career. And it's not even to throw no shade on her, but it's like, oh, I'm definitely coming for that spot, and I don't have to worry about your following. My following will come, but at the end of the day, I'm putting in that work, and my talent is going to speak for itself. And even if I don't have the thousands of fans yet, they coming, and I'm going to do my thing when it's time to. So that was basically what it was, but at the end of the day, I'm looking forward to that Corenejo fight. I'm fighting at 60, but I'll definitely go up to fight her and, you know, make it happen, but we're not ducking nothing. Only thing we ducking is these haters. Ego.
Now, have you ever sparred her?
Yes. So the random, this is so funny and weird. So when I first started, I've been boxing now for 7 years. She came to San Francisco, and this is on my life, you guys. I didn't remember, and when I seen her, you know, I spar and I fight all of the time, and now that I kind of think back to it, she had just started, and I guess she was going to go pro, and I was still amateur going for the Olympics. And my coach at the time was like, you know, she's new, take it easy. So we had like not even a really intense sparring session, but I guess she felt like she did good. I don't even really remember the sparring session. So when I seen her, she was like, hey, Raquel, how you doing? You know, and I was like, hi. She was like, you remember we sparred? And I didn't remember, but I spar all the damn time, so I didn't really remember, but I'm like, we can get some work now. Gave her my number. She got, you know, we exchanged phone numbers. That's why it was so weird when they said I was ducking her. And I'm like, how so? You have my phone number. You could have called me personally and said, hey, Raquel, we're trying to get on that fight with you at the Rock Nation card. Like, at the end of the day, this is what we do. We fight. You know what I'm saying? As long as it makes sense and it's smart, we can do it. So all this hoopla and all this back and forth is nonsense. You know what I mean? And that was kind of what happened. And we did spar that one time. And I reached out to her a couple of times recently about sparring before all of this happened. And then she was out of the gym and whatever. It didn't happen, but I don't want to spar no more. I just want to fight.
Perfect. Boxingego, and I'm with up-and-comer Raquel Miller. Tell them where to follow you.
Hey, I'm Raquel Miller, Pretty Beach. You can follow me on Facebook at Raquel Miller or Instagram at ms.Raquel Miller. Check me out. I'm fighting at middleweight, 160. Gonna go down to 154 soon. Fighting this weekend. Check me out.
Hey, bro. Hey, do it. Hey, do it again.
Leave me alone, stupid drunk. For real. Okay, I'm ready.